Do you start your day with a comforting bowl of oatmeal, thinking you are doing something wonderful for your heart and digestion? Many of us do, myself included, relying on it for that warm, wholesome start. But what if I told you that this beloved breakfast, meant to be a powerhouse of health, could actually be turning against you, silently creating trouble in your body? It is a surprising truth, one that many folks over 60 might not even realize. The very things we add to our oatmeal, thinking we are making it tastier or even healthier, might actually be transforming it from a nutritious friend into something that causes discomfort, inflammation, or even blocks vital nutrients. It is a painful reality when a food we trust turns out to be part of the problem. In this video, we are going to uncover 7 common food pairings that, when mixed with your oatmeal, can unintentionally create issues for your digestion, blood sugar, and overall well-being. We will explore how these seemingly innocent additions can turn your healthy bowl into a source of problems. And more importantly, what you can do instead to ensure your oatmeal truly nourishes you. Stay with me until the very end, because I will reveal something truly surprising that could change the way you look at your morning meal forever. So, let us dive right in and talk about the first common culprit that can turn your wholesome oatmeal into a less than ideal start to your day. It is something many of us reach for to sweeten things up: excessive added sugars. Now, oatmeal itself is a fantastic complex carbohydrate, packed with soluble fiber that is wonderful for heart health, digestion, and keeping you feeling full. But when we pile in spoonfuls of brown sugar, drizzle on generous amounts of maple syrup, or glug in too much honey, we are essentially undoing many of those benefits. For us, especially over 60, our bodies often become a little less efficient at regulating blood sugar. A big rush of simple sugar in the morning can cause a rapid spike, followed by an energy crash. This roller coaster feeling leaves you tired and can contribute to inflammation in the body over time, increasing risks for things like type 2 diabetes. Think about it this way: it is like taking a beautifully tuned car, designed for efficiency, and pouring sugary soda into the fuel tank. It might run for a bit, but it is not going to perform optimally, and you are setting yourself up for engine trouble down the road. Our bodies are just the same. So, what can you do? Start by gradually reducing the amount of added sugar you use. Instead, lean into the natural sweetness of whole fruits, a handful of fresh berries, a sliced banana, or a few apple slices cooked into your oatmeal can provide plenty of sweetness along with natural fiber and vitamins. A pinch of cinnamon, a dash of vanilla extract, or even a sprinkle of unsweetened cocoa powder can add delightful flavor without the sugar hit. You might even consider trying savory oatmeal for a change, with a poached egg and some avocado, for a completely different and equally delicious experience. Moving on. Our next common addition that can cause trouble is something often touted as a healthier alternative to sugar. But it comes with its own set of concerns: artificial sweeteners. Many of us reach for these thinking we are making a smart choice for our waistline or blood sugar. However, research is increasingly showing that artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame, or saccharin are not as innocent as they seem. They can confuse the body, potentially increase cravings for real sugar, and perhaps most importantly for us, they can have a negative impact on our gut microbiome. Our gut is teeming with trillions of tiny helpers, our gut bacteria, and they play a crucial role in everything from digestion and nutrient absorption to our immune system and even our mood. When these artificial chemicals enter the picture, they can disrupt the delicate balance of these beneficial bacteria, potentially leading to digestive upset and other issues. It is like trying to trick your body. Your tongue tastes sweet, but your body is not getting the calories it expects, leading to confusion and sometimes even making you crave more real sugar later. Plus, your gut microbes, those tiny helpers inside you, do not much care for these artificial guests. The best course of action here is to simply avoid them. Revert to minimal natural sugars from whole fruits, as we just discussed. or challenge your taste buds to acclimate to less sweetness overall. Your palate is quite adaptable, and you might be surprised how quickly you begin to appreciate the natural flavors of your food. And now, for a very common, yet often overlooked, source of discomfort for many of us as we get older: dairy. While milk and yogurt can be a good source of calcium, a significant number of people, particularly as they age, develop some degree of lactose intolerance. This means your body produces less lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose, the sugar found in dairy, when you consume dairy, and your body cannot properly digest it. The lactose ferments in your gut, leading to uncomfortable symptoms like bloating, gas, cramps, and diarrhea. So, that comforting bowl of oatmeal, made with a generous splash of cow's milk, can quickly turn into a source of real discomfort and digestive distress throughout your morning. I have heard from so many of you who thought your digestive woes were just getting older, only to find out it was a simple food sensitivity. It is truly eye-opening. The good news is there are so many wonderful dairy alternatives available now. Unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, or coconut milk can all make creamy, delicious oatmeal. Just be sure to read the labels carefully to avoid varieties with added sugars or unnecessary thickeners. You can also make your oatmeal with water and simply add a very small splash of your preferred milk alternative at the end. Or even make it completely with water and top it with a dollop of dairy-free yogurt. Paying attention to how your body feels after consuming dairy is key. If you notice symptoms, experimenting with dairy-free options for a week or two might provide a welcome relief you did not even know was possible. Now that we have talked about the hidden sugars, artificial sweeteners, and how dairy can sometimes be a surprise culprit, let us move on to other common additions that might be silently undermining your morning oatmeal. Next up on our list of oatmeal adversaries are highly processed toppings. We are talking about things like sugary breakfast cereals, candy bits, excessive chocolate chips, or commercially prepared granolas that are loaded with sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients. While these might add a tempting crunch or burst of flavor, they essentially undo all the good work your fiber-rich oatmeal is trying to do. They pack in empty calories, contribute to inflammation, can lead to weight gain, and trigger those dreaded energy crashes we want to avoid. You are building a good base with oatmeal, then essentially topping it with junk. Think of it like building a sturdy house with good foundations, then putting a flimsy, poorly constructed roof on it. It just does not make sense for long-term stability. Your oatmeal is the foundation, and these processed toppings can be that flimsy roof. So, what is the fix? It is simple. Read labels when buying granola, looking for options with minimal added sugar and whole grain ingredients. Better yet, make your own healthy toppings. Lightly roasted nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds, offer healthy fats and more fiber. A small amount of dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, can satisfy a sweet craving without the sugar overload. And of course, fresh fruit, as we mentioned earlier, is always a winner. These choices provide genuine nutritional value, enhancing your oatmeal rather than detracting from it. Our fifth common addition that can turn your oatmeal toxic, particularly for your blood sugar, is the overuse of dried fruits, especially the sugared varieties. Now, dried fruit is natural, and it does contain fiber and some nutrients. However, when fruit is dried, its natural sugars become highly concentrated, and the water content is removed. This means you can easily consume a much larger amount of sugar than if you ate the fresh equivalent. Many commercial dried fruits also have extra sugar added to them, making them even more problematic for someone trying to manage blood sugar. A large serving of dried fruit can cause a rapid and significant spike. It is easy to forget how much sugar is packed into dried fruit. A little box of raisins seems harmless, but that is several servings of grapes concentrated down. It is surprising when you realize, instead of relying heavily on dried fruit, Prioritize fresh or frozen berries and other fruits. They offer more volume, more hydration, and a less concentrated sugar load. If you do enjoy dried fruit, use it in very small portions, perhaps a tablespoon or two, and always choose varieties with no added sugar. Combining a small amount of dried fruit with a protein source, like a few nuts or a spoonful of nut butter, can also help slow down the absorption of its sugars, making it a gentler experience for your blood sugar. It is all about balance and being mindful of the hidden sugar concentrations. Now, for a slightly more subtle, but still important, point how high phytate ingredients can, in a sense, turn your oatmeal toxic by blocking nutrient absorption. Phytic acid, or phytate, is a natural compound found in many plant-based foods, including grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes. It is often called an anti-nutrient because it can bind to essential minerals like iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, making them less available for your body to absorb. While soaking and cooking traditional rolled oats helps reduce their phytate content significantly, if you are primarily using instant oats and then loading them up with large quantities of raw, unsoaked nuts and seeds, you could be unknowingly hindering your body's ability to get those vital minerals. For us, especially as we age, maintaining adequate mineral levels is crucial for everything from bone health and energy to cognitive function. It is not about fearing these foods, because they also bring many benefits. It is about understanding how to get the most out of them. We want our body to soak up all those good things, and sometimes a little preparation makes a big difference. So, what can you do first, whenever possible? Opt for traditional rolled oats over instant oats, as their longer cooking time and preparation process helps reduce phytates. If you love adding nuts and seeds, consider soaking them overnight before adding them to your oatmeal, or even lightly toasting them. Both methods can help break down phytic acid and improve digestibility, varying your toppings to include low phytate options, and ensuring your overall diet is rich in a variety of whole foods will also help ensure you are getting all the minerals you need. Finally, let us talk about certain protein powders. While protein is absolutely essential, especially for older adults to maintain precious muscle mass and strength, not all protein powders are created equal. Many commercially available protein powders are highly processed, containing artificial sweeteners, unhealthy fillers, gums, and protein isolates that can be difficult for our digestive systems to handle. They can lead to bloating, gas, and general stomach upset. Some might even contain heavy metals or other contaminants, which is a scary thought. Adding these to your oatmeal, hoping for a healthy boost, can unfortunately introduce a host of new problems. You absolutely need protein. It is vital for keeping your strength and vitality. But let us make sure the protein you choose is truly helping you, not secretly causing a fuss in your system. When choosing a protein powder, look for high-quality, minimally processed options with short, recognizable ingredient lists, such as grass-fed whey protein, pea protein, or hemp protein. Look for products that are third-party tested to ensure purity. However, often the best protein sources come from whole foods. Consider adding a dollop of plain Greek yogurt or cottage cheese to your oatmeal, a scoop of your favorite natural nut butter, or even enjoying a couple of hard-boiled eggs on the side for a natural protein boost. Sometimes, simple whole foods are the best path to that protein boost, ensuring you are nourishing your body without any unwanted side effects. So, we have explored 7 common additions that can unintentionally turn your wholesome oatmeal into something less beneficial, or even troublesome. Now, let us bring it all together and talk about how simple adjustments can truly transform your morning meal. We have journeyed through 7 surprising ways our beloved oatmeal can go astray. From the sneaky sugars hidden in syrups and artificially sweetened products that can wreak havoc on your blood sugar and gut, to the digestive discomfort that dairy can bring if you are sensitive, and the hidden pitfalls of highly processed toppings. We also delved into how excessive dried fruits can lead to sugar overload, and how certain compounds in otherwise healthy ingredients like unsoaked nuts and seeds, or problematic protein powders, can surprisingly block vital nutrient absorption or cause tummy troubles. It is a lot to take in, I know, but each of these points simply highlights an opportunity for you to feel better, more energetic, and truly nourished. The good news, my friends, is that you hold the power to change this. These are not huge, complicated overhauls that require drastic lifestyle changes. They are small, mindful adjustments that can collectively make an enormous difference to how you feel every single day. Imagine waking up without that bloat you have just accepted as normal, with steady, sustained energy throughout your morning, and knowing you are truly nourishing your body from the inside out with every spoonful of your breakfast. Think about it by choosing fresh berries over excessive dried fruit. You are not just cutting sugar. You are getting a wonderful burst of antioxidants, fiber, and hydration that your body craves. By swapping out artificial sweeteners for a dash of warming cinnamon or pure vanilla extract, you are retraining your palate to appreciate natural flavors, reducing those nagging cravings, and supporting a healthier, happier gut microbiome. Opting for properly soaked nuts or seeds, or choosing traditional rolled oats, means your body can actually absorb those wonderful minerals like zinc and magnesium that are so crucial for your bones, your energy levels, and even your mood as you age. And for those who find dairy a challenge, discovering delicious plant-based alternatives can be a revelation, freeing you from digestive discomfort you might have just attributed to getting older. It is about empowering yourself with knowledge, so you can make choices that truly serve your well-being and allow you to thrive. Please, do not feel like you need to change everything overnight. That is too much pressure. And health journeys are marathon, not a sprint. Instead, pick just one thing that resonated with you today. Maybe it is checking the label on your dried fruit next time you buy it. Or perhaps you will try unsweetened almond milk in your oatmeal for a week to see how your digestion feels. Small steps, consistently taken, lead to monumental improvements over time. Your body is incredibly resilient and remarkably responsive, and it will thank you for every little positive change you make. This is not about deprivation. It is about elevation, elevating your health, your energy, and your quality of life. Remember, food is not just fuel. It is information for your cells. It is comfort. It is joy. And it is a profound way to care for yourself. As we move through life, especially as we gain the wisdom of our later years, paying attention to these details becomes even more rewarding. This is not just about oatmeal. It is about cultivating a deeper understanding of your body and what truly helps it thrive. And that surprising thing I mentioned at the beginning, the one that could change how you see your morning meal forever. It is this: the very act of mindfully preparing and enjoying your oatmeal, being present with each ingredient you add, and understanding its impact on your body, transforms it from just a meal into a daily ritual of profound self-care. It is not just about avoiding toxic combinations. It is about embracing the power of conscious eating. It is about giving your body the respect and nourishment it deserves, ensuring that your breakfast is not just filling but truly fortifying, setting a positive tone for your entire day. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Have you noticed any of these issues with your oatmeal? What are your favorite healthy additions or swaps that have made a difference for you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights help not only me, but also everyone else in this wonderful community who is on a similar path. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. That tells YouTube to share it with more people who could benefit from this information, helping our community grow. And, of course, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so you do not miss out on more practical tips and encouragement for living your best life at every age. Your health journey is a shared one, and I am so grateful to be a part of yours. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep nurturing that incredible body of yours. You deserve to feel vibrant and full of energy every single day. Live your best life at every age.